Bris, the rise and fall of a Sacramento star. It was just after midnight on June 23rd, 2020, when 24-year-old Christopher Treadwell, better known as Bris, stepped into an AM/PM convenience store in Sacramento. According to surveillance footage and police reports, another man was inside that store, Moses Hirschfield, a name that would later be tied to one of the most tragic moments in Sacramento S-rap history. What happened inside the store remains unclear, whether words were exchanged or tension simply filled the air. But what's known is that Bris left quickly, reportedly aware of the danger. According to authorities, Hirschfield followed him out and got into a vehicle. What followed was a high-speed chase through the dark streets of Sacramento, reaching speeds up to 113 miles per hour. According to court documents, Bris, behind the wheel of his Dodge Charger, may have been trying to escape a confrontation, possibly fearing for his life. At some point during the chase, Bris lost control of his vehicle and crashed near a Jim Boy's Tacos. Witnesses say he got out and ran. That's when things turned fatal. According to prosecutors, Hirschfield exited his own vehicle, chased Bris on foot, and shot him in the head. Bris collapsed in the drive-through lane. He was pronounced dead at the scene. A young father, a local star, a life full of promise gone. But Bris's story didn't start there. He was born and raised in the fruit-rich neighborhood of Sacramento, an area known for its mix of struggle and strength. Growing up, Bris was surrounded by the realities of the streets. While not much is publicly documented about his early childhood, those who knew him say he was always charismatic and always moving with energy. He eventually gravitated toward music, and when he started rapping, his style quickly stood out. Bris wasn't just another rapper from the city. His delivery was fast, animated, and full of personality. He used exaggerated gestures and facial expressions, making every bar feel alive. He dropped tracks like Panhandling, Sparked a Fuse, and Need Hammy, building a reputation not just locally, but across Northern California. Collaborations with other Sacramento artists helped elevate him further. In late 2019, Bris was arrested after a music video allegedly featured a firearm. Though details were limited, he was released soon after. Upon returning home, he recorded First 42 Hours Freestyle, a raw, unfiltered track that reminded fans he hadn't missed a beat. It was clear Bris was hungry and focused. His momentum was growing fast. YouTube views were climbing, his songs were being shared on social media, and his name was buzzing in California's underground rap scene. Some even believed he had the potential to break into the mainstream. But with rising fame can come rising tensions. Following his death, investigators worked for months to build a case. On September 14, 2020, Sacramento police arrested Moses Alexander Hirschfield, then 19 years old, in connection with Bris's murder. He was charged with first-degree murder and possession of a firearm by a felon. According to official court records, during the trial, prosecutors laid out what they described as a deliberate act. That Hirschfield followed Bris from the gas station, engaged in a dangerous high-speed pursuit, and fatally shot him after the crash. In August 2024, after nearly 4 years, a jury convicted Hirschfield of first-degree murder. His sentencing was scheduled for August 29, 2024, with a possible sentence of 50 years to life in prison. While justice may have been served in the eyes of the court, it did little to ease the pain of a city still mourning the loss of a promising young artist. Bris left behind not just fans, but 2 children, a grieving family, and a legacy that continues to echo through the music he left behind. His name still trends on YouTube. His lyrics still speak to those living the life he rapped about. And in Sacramento, where the line between music and the streets can blur all too easily, Bris's story remains both a warning and a remembrance. He was more than a statistic. He was a son, a father, a rapper with undeniable presence. And for many, Bris was the next one up, a voice that represented their reality. Though his journey was cut short, his voice still plays, his message still spreads, and his energy still lives. Rest in peace, Bris.